Hey everybody, what's up? It's Paul here from Physical Media Paradise, and I'm here with another DVD collection video. I think this is part 2. Before I start, let me tell you a bit about myself. I'm an avid physical media collector. I collect DVDs, Blu-rays and CDs. I haven't gotten any 4K yet, but that might change in the future. And I've been collecting now for 3 decades, or just a little bit over 3 decades, maybe. And I've also got a collection of VHS tapes and cassettes. But my focus mainly here is on DVDs, Blu-rays, and CDs. So if you like what you see today, don't forget to please hit the like and subscribe button. Okay, and now let's go on with our movie collection. So the first movie I've got for you is August Rush. This stars the late Robin Williams, Kerry Russell, Jonathan Rhys-Meyers, Freddie Highmore, and Terrence Howard. You may know Freddie Highmore from the Five Children and It movie, and of course the late Robin Williams. I haven't watched this yet. As soon as I do, I will let you know what I think of it. Aquamarine, another movie I haven't watched yet, stars Emma Roberts, Sarah Paxton, and JoJo. This is looks like a mermaid movie. Was only $1, so I thought I'd pick it up. Again, haven't watched it yet, but I'll let you know when I do. Abigail. This was a bit of a surprise, but I quite enjoyed this movie. It's about a little girl who is actually a vampire. She gets kidnapped, and I won't spoil it too much for you, but it is worth a watch. It is a good movie. Not bad at all. The Abyss. I've wanted to get this on DVD for such a very long time, but it hasn't happened until I went into a thrift store one day and this was being sold. I think I paid about $2 for it. I didn't mind because it's one of these rare movies, I believe, special edition. From memory, from watching it, it wasn't really what I thought it was going to be, but it's worth a watch if you do watch it, even just once. It stars Ed Harris, Mary Elizabeth Mastrantonio, and Michael Biehn, or Michael Biehn, I'm not sure how you say his name. He was from Aliens, and he was also in the Terminator, the first Terminator. So he's a very good actor. Black Sheep, I believe this is a comedy horror. Again, another one I haven't watched, but I will watch in time. Black Swan. The infamous Black Swan. Yes, a lot of mixed reviews about this one. This, of course, stars Vincent Cassel, Natalie Portman, and Mila Kunis. It's an interesting movie, one that I have watched many times. So it's about this ballerina who wants to star in the, I think it's Swan Lake. But she has to go through some things to do it, and she becomes, well, let's just say a little obsessed. It's a bit of a dark movie, so so if you're feeling, pretty up and joyful, it might not be the best one to watch, but it's still a good watch. The Beach, starring Leonardo DiCaprio. Quite a good role he plays in this one. About a guy who goes with his friends to a island, and they have their own rules and their own things, and he actually becomes eventually ostracized from the people, and a bit of a downward spiral. I won't talk too much about it in case you haven't watched it, but it is a good watch. Birthday Girl. Nicole Kidman and Ben Chaplin, very good movie. Had me hooked from get-go. This is about a man who orders a mail order bride. I believe it's from Russia or Ukraine, and he's a banker, and all sorts of things happen to him, which I won't say. It is a good watch, so please, if you want, I would definitely, if you get to watch this movie, let me know what you think about it in the comments. The Blind Side with Sandra Bullock. This one was not my cup of tea, to be honest. Even though it's had a lot of recommendations, it's just not one I would watch probably again and again and again. Stars Sandra Bullock, who plays a pretty good role in it, but as I said, it's just not my cup of tea. The Benchwarmers, another movie I haven't watched yet, but I'm looking forward to it because it's a bit of a comedy. Rob Schneider is in this from the Deuce Bigalow movies. David Spade, of course, and John Heder. So looking forward to watching that. It's supposed to be a good comedy. Baghead, another horror, which I haven't watched yet, so can't talk too much about that one. Blind Date. I recommend this one highly. This is a very funny movie with Bruce Willis and Kim Basinger. I think it came out in 1987, so it's fairly old, but it is really good. I thoroughly enjoyed this movie, so when I got the chance to pick it up, I thought they've got to add this to my collection. Blind Date. Big Little Lies. This is a very short television series, starring Nicole Kidman, Reese Witherspoon, and Shailene Woodley. I think it's pretty good. I haven't seen number 2 yet, but this one was interesting. So, yeah. Bad Mums 1 and 2. Well, I have seen Bad Mums 2, but I haven't seen Bad Mums 1 yet, so I can't really comment on this one here. But Bad Mums 2 was okay. I can't rave about it, but it's okay to watch. I'll definitely have to give Bad Mums 1 a watch soon. So, bit of a comedy, by the way. Bride Wars, with Kate Hudson and Anne Hathaway. I really enjoyed this movie about, of course, two brides, and that's all I can say about it. I can't really remember a lot of it, so I'll have to give it another watch, but from what I do remember, it was quite good. Brother Bear 1 and 2 in a two-pack here of movies. I think I got this for 50 cents. This is going back to, I think, 2002 or something like that. So it's quite an old set of movies. I haven't watched it, so I can't talk about it too much. Carnifex. This was an Australian horror. I believe it's Australian. And it's interesting. I'll say that. I'll have to give this another watch. I can't remember too much about it, but I remember it was very good. If you're a horror fan, this is a good watch. The Curious Case of Benjamin Button. This one was a real tearjerker for me. Stars Brad Pitt and Cate Blanchett. These two, this is about a man who gets born as an elderly man. I think he gets born at like the age of 100 or something, and then he ages backward. So he actually turns the clock backward as he lives, and then he turns into a little baby. It was a very, very good movie, but not one I'd recommend if you're feeling a bit depressed or down, because it's very sad. I found it very sad, but I had to have it in my collection because it is a good movie. Civil War. Yeah. This one was not what I expected, put it that way. It's okay, but not what I expected. Of course, stars, what's her name? Kirsten Dunst, that's right, Kirsten Dunst. And the other actors and actresses, I really don't know who they are. They're all unknowns to me. But yeah, I was expecting a bit more out of this movie, or about civil war breaking out in America. Who knows? It could be prophetic. Who knows? But yeah, pretty good. The Choice. Only seen this once, I think, or was that The Vow? I think it's The Choice. But this stars Benjamin Walker and Teresa Palmer, who I believe is from Australia, I think. Another rom-com, romantic movie that just can't remember if I've seen it though. Anyway, if you're into romantic movies, I'm sure this one will tickle your funny bone. Oh, Death Sentence with Kevin Bacon. This one, really, really good and very scary at the same time. If you you don't want to cross the wrong people, put it that way. He plays a family man whose son becomes the brunt of a gang attack whilst initiating another gang member into the gang, and Kevin Bacon's son dies in it, and he plots a revenge. Yeah, but it is a good movie, but it's very, very dark. Downsizing, Matt Damon. Not a bad movie, but I will have to watch it again because it is on my to-do list to watch again. It is what it says. He actually sizes down. Boop. So kind of like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids and all that. So this is Doctor Strange and the Universe of Madness, which I haven't watched yet. It's a Marvel Studios movie. Found this for 50 cents, I think, at my local thrift store. So yeah, I'll have to give this a watch and let you know. Election with Matthew Broderick, Reese Witherspoon. Love this movie. Love it. It's really good. Matthew Broderick, he's kind of I don't know, it's a bit dark in places, but he's a high school teacher who develops a dislike for this one student who is really, really pedantic and wants to become like, president, and she wants to become like a big name, and she just grows on his nerves, and he does things that are not, above board to try and stop her. So, Election, good movie. First of our found footage movies here, Followed. I'm a big fan of found footage movies, in case you didn't know. I've got a few of them in my collection, and this is one that I quite liked. It's a horror, of course. It's a horror found footage. Yeah, it's about a social media influencer who's offered a lucrative sponsorship to grow his channel, and gets a crew together to go into this haunted hotel in America. So it's kind of like, they go in and then they look for ghosts and things like that. It is quite good. I've highly recommend it as a good, if you want to watch it, it's quite good, I thought. For Love of the Game, another old movie starring Kelly Preston and Kevin Costner. It's all about baseball, but haven't watched it, so can't comment on it too much. Now, Force of Impact. Antonio Sabato Jr. and Ray Dawn Chong. This is kind of one of those budget movies from, I think it's like the 90s or something. I just thought it looked interesting. Yeah, no, wasn't really great, but it was just one of those movies. I thought I'll pick it up and see if I like it. So all about an asteroid that going on to collide with Earth, and it's the usual end time scenario. This is Ferdinand. Ferdinand, yeah, quite a good movie, quite a good watch. One of those anime, live action animation films, I think you call it. I'm not sure. Leave me a comment down below if what you thought of this movie. I actually quite enjoyed it. Yeah. Fences, starring Denzel Washington and Viola Davis. Quite like both of these actors and actresses. I think I saw her in Dreamgirls just last night. Viola Davis, or was it? Oh no, Viola Davis was in The Help. That's right, and she played a really good role in that movie. That's another good one that I absolutely love. But this one, yeah, is quite good. It's all right. Yeah. So it's a bit of a drama, this one, but yeah, it's good. The First Time, Britt Robertson and Dylan O'Brien. Yeah, it's a bit meh. It's a romantic comedy type of thing. Not one I'd probably watch again, but I might at some stage, just to see if I want to keep it or not. Speaking of keepers, Finders Keepers, starring Jamie Presley, Tobin Bell, and Kylie Rogers. She plays a little girl in it, and I think she was from the movie Miracle from Heaven. She's a little girl in that. But this is about a mum whose little girl finds a doll who is, I think, is possessed, and the doll takes over. Typical horror scenario. But this was really good. I highly recommend this movie. It's very, very good. If you like horror, that's a must watch. Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. Yeah, haven't watched this yet, but I will have to at some stage. You've got Robert De Niro in this one and Kenneth Branagh, you call it, in this one. All about the classic tale of Frankenstein. Now, this one, The Greatest Showman. Now, this one has been highly recommended by a lot of people, and I can see why. I can see what the attraction is, but I wasn't really into this movie at all. I don't know. It just didn't grab me. It didn't. Do anything for me. But sometimes if I watch it again, I get a different feeling. So this one I'll have to look at. The Good Girl, Jennifer Aniston, Jake Gyllenhaal, and John C. Reilly. A very, very funny rom-com. I really enjoyed this one, and I'll have to watch this again. Gone. My favourite actress, well, one of them, Amanda Seyfried. I absolutely love this actress. This one is a thriller, and it's all about, just because I can't remember exactly, but I have seen it. She gets kidnapped by her captor and haunted by the ordeal that she goes through. But it has a really great twist at the end. So yeah, good watch. How She Move. This is a dance flick starring Missy Elliott, with music by Missy Elliott, Busta Rhymes, and Little Mama. Haven't really watched this one yet, so can't comment, but it's got a lot of dancey stuff in it. Now you're going to laugh at this one, I'm sure. Here Comes Honey Boo Boo, Season 1. I thought this looked quite interesting. It wasn't bad. I'll have to give it another watch. This is a television series. This is about a toddler who's into, I think she goes like competition or something. But anyway, it's all right. In Search of the Castaways. Now, this is an old movie. I think this is from the 70s with a young Hayley Mills in it. And it's about this group of people who find a message in a bottle, and they go on this amazing adventure to find out, their missing father, who's a sea captain. I haven't seen this since I was like very little, but I did enjoy it, so I'm looking forward to watching that again at some stage. It's a kind of a funny story, and it really is when you consider you've got Emma Roberts and Zach Galifianakis in this movie. And it is one that I will have to revisit. It's kind of a bit mixed, but it's a good comedy. Yeah, that's all I'll say about that one. Imagine that with Eddie Murphy. What if your daughter's imagination was the key to your success? I think he's like an advertising man in this one, and his daughter helps him succeed in his business with her imagination. Something around those lines. I have seen it, but I just can't remember it exactly. So if you have seen this movie and you know what it's about really, that you can add to that, please drop a comment. The Interpreter with Nicole Kidman and Sean Penn. A really, really interesting thriller. I watched this back in the early 2000s and I really liked it. I think this is from, looks like 2006. Yeah, 2005, around then. I went to the movies to watch it, quite enjoyed it. Yeah, The Interpreter. Immaculate with the beautiful Sydney Sweeney, another one of my favourite actresses. This one was really, really scary for me. I really got into this movie about a nun set in a convent, you know, set in that sort of thing. Yeah, I highly recommend it. It's a good watch. The Ides of March. This is a political thriller starring Ryan Gosling and George Clooney. Philip Seymour Hoffman is in this. Marissa Tomei, Jeffrey Wright, Paul Giamatti, and Evan Rachel Wood. Quite a star-studded lineup there of actors and actresses. Yeah, this is quite good. You will enjoy this one. It'll keep you on the edge of your seat for sure. All right, our last two for this video is Incredibles 1 and 2. I liked The Incredibles, the first one, a lot. This one was okay, but it definitely wasn't worth the first one that I thought was really the best. And I'm not sure if they're going to make a Incredibles 3. If you know something about that, leave me a comment down below. I would really love to know, because I hope that they do, because these were really, really good movies. Love them. All right. That's it for so far. I'll be back with a part 3 very soon. And yeah, as I said, please hit the like and subscribe button, and keep physical media alive, because it's great to watch movies that don't have ads in them. I'm sure you'll agree. So have a wonderful day, everybody, and I'll speak to you in the next video. Cheers and bye for now.